Looting happening in many areas in Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal. Cape Town residents have taken a stand to protect their malls from looting. Let me take you to eNCA's Monique Mortlock, who joins us now from Cape Town. Monique, fortunately, from our understanding, as things stand at the moment, the situation in and around the Western Cape continues to be calm as can be under the circumstances. What measures are communities taking to protect their malls and their infrastructure?
Yes, Silas, now we heard yesterday from Western Cape government officials, SAPS officials, that there is a multidisciplinary plan that has been put in place by law enforcement, by traffic officials to ensure that if violence does erupt here in Cape Town, that officials will be ready for that. Here in communities like Mandalay, in Khayelitsha, I'm going to ask my colleague Crescendo Low just to show you what's happening in front of Tembokwezi Square Mall, in Swartklip Dam Road. The residents have taken it upon themselves to protect their businesses, to send a clear message to the community, the surrounding community, that no looting will be tolerated. And they are not the only ones who are doing this. We have heard of areas like Kuguletu and in Delft where similar demonstrations are taking part as residents say no to looting. They will not allow businesses and malls like this one that provides dozens of jobs or hundreds of jobs to go under. And to tell us a bit more about the way forward, I have with me the Khayelitsha Community Policing Forum's Secretary, Mr. Pindile George. Sir, you were making mention that this is not the only thing that will be done. There are other preventative measures that the CPF, neighborhood watchers, other safety groups will be taking.
Yes, good morning to you and afternoon to you and all the viewers. So what we are intending to do with all the community structures, SAPS and other law enforcement, we are deploying neighborhood watches throughout Khayelitsha in the centers and also in other strategic businesses and also institutions. So what we are also going to be doing today, we are going to be trying to devise a way of using a motorcade to go into our communities and loud hail to speak to our community members not to join this looting, because this looting is going to be affecting them directly, as to they're going to be losing the last resource that they have as a community, and they will end up not having food, and many people are going to be losing jobs. So that is the kind of message that we are going to be passing through when we are going to each and every community around Khayelitsha with SAPS and also with other community structures. So that is what we are going to be doing today.
And I heard something interesting from one of the owners of Tembokwezi Square. He said that last night it was actually residents that managed to prevent a possible looting of the stores here. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yes, so yesterday we got wind of that there's going to be an invasion that is going to be happening. So we managed to mobilize all neighborhood watch structures here in Tembokwezi. So we then were on standby. And then we heard that there were a group of young men, about 30 to 40 of them, buying petrol in one of these garages. So we are alerted on that on all of our WhatsApp groups. So we then converged here at the center, and we managed to chase them away because when they saw us, they ran away. So what is important with this mobilization of community structures is that sometimes you don't even need to use violence. If you are standing there, visibility counts. The criminals will then be repelled away from doing whatever that they're trying to do.
Thank you very much. That was Mr. Pindile George, the Khayelitsha CPF Secretary.
All right, thank you for that, Monique Mortlock out in Khayelitsha. Those sites are encouraging, seeing communities standing up for themselves and saying this far and no further.